Okay, getting ready to go into Alien Twilight. Again, what we want to do is buffer a... Well, we don't want to do that. We want to buffer a jump upward. That will give us red stealth, and then we want to run across. And I like to jump right at about those newspaper stands. That will help me avoid... You gotta get this red stealth. That'll help me avoid everybody. Jump right there and then bounce off those blocks. You don't have to. You can just fall down here. However, this is the first spot where... Well, not the first spot. This is another spot where aliens might come to wreck your day. If you get to this point where they're raining down on you, that's okay. Because you'll end up in secrets in the rocks. Well, it might not be okay. I mean, they could lock in on you and you're in trouble. So again, visual cue right at... Well, see, homeboy came down to play there, and that was no good. So of these two, I like to go down this way because this gives me a diamond. So I'm going down this second column on purpose. That first column there, that P block up there, that is going to be a clock. Not as helpful. So I like to get that diamond, and that'll put me right at 10. And that's the amount of diamonds I want. So just before the newsstand, I jump. Homeboy's in the way here. There is a tricky little upward slashing move that you can do with red stealth where you hit the action button and then the jump button. You kind of hear the rhythm of it. That's CB. CB. So yeah, so here I'll show you it's a clock. See, it's a clock. Don't really want the clock. Want the diamond. And then we cut down to the bottom here. There is a backup red stealth helmet, but it's kind of tricky to get to. But I'll show you where it is. Well, it's not tricky to get to, it's tricky to activate. So if the aliens are being real jerks, well, I just made it. I just shot it out with the shooter block. That's the other thing. It's right next to a shooter block, so it's easy to get rid of. Easy to lose. But if the aliens are being jerks, that block right there, which again I got rid of with the shooter block. Huh. Whoops. Fall down into the sewer. Anyway, it's this one right here. Okay. See, I got the refill. Come here, get the diamond one. And then on this telepad, buffer a jump to the left. Buffer a full jump to the left. So buffer, full jump to the left, go back to the right, knock that block out, which will turn you into Micromax. Jump up here. You're going to have to take a hit. Whoops, I missed everything there. And now I'm in some trouble. I have to get the backup, which is right here. And we can climb upward. And we gotta get this guy right there. That's the one we want. Then we can fly this way. This is kind of a backup maneuver. Whoa! Okay. Hit the flag. Alright, I'll go over that all again. I'm going to make a save state right here. run across, jump, fall down the hole, come this way, cut through, buffer to the left, curl back to the right, jump up into that block, become homie, climb up this way, jump through. You can wait for this guy if you want. If you're concerned about hit points, you know, you can wait for him. Probably be okay. You don't have to plow through. And if you don't buffer this jump, that's okay. You just end up here, but you gotta move to the left and jump anyway. Guess you don't have to buffer that, but you can wait for him. Huh. Maybe you can't. No, you definitely can. So yeah, alien patterns are RNG. He's gonna lock onto me. I'm not gonna make it. And I'm dead. If you die there, you can just restart the level. I mean, Red Stealth's helmet's right at the beginning, so you just go right back to that beginning spot. This time the aliens left me alone. And if you don't buffer it, that's okay. You just end up down here. But you do want to jump to the left. It will be faster. Because Red Stealth slides down slopes. Like I'll show you. Like if you try to go to the right, you'll just get... You can make it still with brute force, but it's just easier to go to the left. Okay. I went the long way, so whatever. I keep on missing my visual cue for this next spot, so I'm going to assume that we're okay on Alien Twilight here. So I'll just get through this, hopefully. Make my save state. Jump this way. Get Micromax. Come this way. Avoid getting hit. So my visual cue for this point is, see this little little bump in the background? It's probably not going to be there because I waited too long. But I like to jump right about where the bump starts. So jump across here. Oh, that was a little bit before. That was a little bit before. Whoa, boy, I almost got crushed there. You do need to be careful about that. If you fly along the top and then fall, and then it's important here, at the bottom here, you're going to want to go up the left side past 3 of the drills. So this one drill, and then those 2 drills. And after those 2 drills, you move to the right. And then just hold right, and you'll end up working your way through there. But you do need those diamonds. You do need that block of 10 diamonds. Okay, come up here. Also, in between these 2 is a hole, but you can just climb out of it. It is a hole that eventually leads you over to here, which isn't really where you want to be, but so right about a little bit before the bump. A little bit before the bump. Make sure you've got enough clearance when you're trying, like if you're too close to here, you'll keep running into this, so I like to slide a little and then make the jump. Come up here, change into homie. And again, if you don't make it... If you don't make it through that level, let me show you. So there is a backup, like I kind of showed before. There is a backup Micromax helmet, and that is right here. If you don't make it through this level, you actually start in a different spot. So let me die and show you what happens. Actually, I'll just restart round. You end up here, which is below where you start. So you'll have to go here, get this one. You'll just have to go this way. You'll crash through here. You know, power through all this, whatever. And then you'll end up here, which is, if I can get it, there's the backup. That's the backup I just showed you. So now you can go up this way. You want to activate that block so you can climb up. Another thing maybe to talk about, just a little bit. It is possible to get crushed. I'll try to do it by, like, if you just don't move anything here like that. It's possible to get crushed because Micromax's pixels are only 1 block tall, and if you turn into a 2-block character and there's a block in the way of that second, if there's a block on the screen in the way of that second block, you'll get crushed. So the way to avoid that, if you have concerns, is just to let it fall. Just let it fall. Fly up against the ceiling, fall right about there. Avoid the drills, back to the right, keep flying up and hold right. And the flag is right there. Okay. Whew, these levels are getting longer and longer because not a lot of flags in the late game. Not a lot of flags. Now we're gonna move on to Ice God's Vengeance, another tricky one. Another tricky one.